for the great rehearsal dinner last night at East Lake Picnic. There's nothing like eating pancakes after a big meal and washing it down with more beer. It was a great night. Don and Susan, it's been great having fun with you the last few years down in Florida and Boston, most recently in Nantucket. And I have to thank you for raising such a great guy as Alex, who's a perfect match for Mary Jo. This is going to be a long speech if you keep clapping like that. I'm not offended. Mary Jo and Alex, you've got a great future ahead of you, but I thought I would share a couple stories of your past. When I first heard of Alex, I was a little cautious and a little concerned I was going to lose Mary Jo. After all, I had been writing birthday poems to Mary Jo, taking her on trips around the world, and been a constant cheerleader of all of her sporting events. So I figured Alex was going to have some pretty big shoes to fill. And when the time came and things seemed to be serious, he came to our house for the first time, and upon entering the house, he took his shoes off, which is our custom. And I looked down, and lo and behold, he's got some pretty big shoes. I think they're like 13 or 14. So some might say that my hypothesis is soundly defeated. Defeated. Big shoes, know those shoes. I had to put a pun in there for my mom and my Aunt Karen, who love puns, love to groan on puns. But Alex, we've had a lot of fun with you in a lot of different places, most notably at the ALC. And one particular incident that was highlighted at the wedding today, I will give a little different perspective on that story. So Alex and Mary Jo decided to go sailing out on the lake behind us. I figured Alex was proficient growing up near the blue waters of Sarasota. And I thought I had taught Mary Jo the ropes. So as we're walking down the beach to get a boat, I said, listen, if you guys get marooned at a members camp, don't mention my name. I've got a reputation up here to uphold. And they shrug it off, and I'm like, whatever. 45 minutes later, my cell phone rings. It's Mary Jo. Hi, Jeff. The winds are really whipping. Waves are getting bigger. There's a storm coming. We're at the Hearts camp. Can you pick us up? And I'm like clenching the phone. I'm like, damn it. So I drive over to the Hearts camp, go into the circular driveway. I don't even know if I hit the brake. I'm just like, get in. We got to get back. And we have a few laughs on the way back to the cottage. Now in our family, we have a lot of nicknames that I usually designate to each of the kids and to Mary Beth. And now that Alex is part of the family, I feel it's prudent, based on that experience, to give him a nickname. And I think that nickname is going to be the Skipper. Which I think you'll appreciate that, because my first choice was Gilligan, but I thought that was going to be too mean, and we're starting a relationship here. But that lesson, I think, was pretty early on during their dating process, but it was a good reflection, as Mary Jo talked about today, of how they were a team. They didn't bicker, they didn't become disjointed, and Alex's calm demeanor is one of his greatest assets, and certainly something that Mary Jo appreciates. So Alex, welcome to the family. We're looking forward to a lot of other fun times with you. Now let's talk a little bit about Mary Jo. Being a parent is not an easy task, and being a step-parent certainly adds a few different layers. But I can say that one of the greatest joys of my life has been to help guide Mary Jo in the little ways that I have, and watch her become the accomplished and beautiful young lady she is today. Whether driving her to field hockey at 7 a.m. in New Hampshire, to cheering her on all the different sports she played, to taking her to many Dave Matthews Band concerts against the wishes of her mother, to jumping out of a plane at 15,000 feet against serious concerns about her mother, to going on safari in Kenya and visiting Machu Picchu and Easter Island, and dog sledding and snowboarding out west, and even helping you out with your homework was always thrilling. Although I didn't have to help her out with her homework all that much. One of the more impressive days with her was she came home her sophomore year in high school, and she said, Newbury Port High School has not challenged me enough. Can I go to private school? And I was kind of taken aback. Having been a sophomore once, I would never even thought that. And unfortunately, this was late February when most prep schools were, their application period was over. But luckily, my dad was able to secure an interview for her at his alma mater, the Holderness School, and the rest is history. She was able to thrive there, was co-captain of the field hockey team, was on the snowboarding and golf teams or clubs, and excelled academically. She was eventually accepted to Hamilton School, where she was a double major of math and Spanish. So truly impressive. We could not be more proud of you. But she does have some unique attributes. She can be quite bossy, especially to her siblings. In her early days, she would convince Pauline to dress Jonathan up in funny outfits, create false realities, and tease him mercilessly. And he really deserves a Medal of Honor under that regime. That was tough. But she does love to organize and manage a calendar. If you looked at her calendar, there'd be entries of organizing things like the kitchen, her car, and many other things. And I think this weekend is really a testament to her organizational skills. I mean, this multi-day event, you should have seen how many spreadsheets were involved in this project. I mean, it was big time. And just look at it now. It's absolutely gorgeous. She also loves board games, multi-hour board games, like Monopoly and Clue. So typically after a holiday dinner, she'll exclaim, "Let's play Clue." And the rest of us will scamper out of the room like cockroaches when a light switch is turned on, looking for a place to hide. But she has a very caring heart and a very curious mind, and I hope you keep that throughout your life. It's going to serve you well. So Mary Jo and Alex, I couldn't be happier for you. You have such a bright future ahead of you, and I hope you steer your new combined boat filled with endless love, laughter, and fun.
That's the loud.
All right. Your first courses will be served shortly, and until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening.